His mama told someday you'll be a man, you'll be the winner of a big old band. Many people come from north to south to hear it play music when the sun goes down. So name and day, names to the real one, sing ready to go to the go, go, young, go, 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 young, go, 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 young, go, 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 young, go, go, young, big go. Welcome, hi, to a possibly, maybe, very anticipated video, because today I can finally reveal to you the guitar that I received as a gift from my friend in Australia, the awesome guitar collector and guitar player, Mr Cohen, Leonard Cohen, and not the dude that wrote Hallelujah, but just another awesome guy who have the same name, yeah. Because this is the guitar he gave me, an ES 345 from Gibson. Yes, in cherry red with a gold Bigsby and gold hardware, just like the guitar pretty much in Back to the Future that Michael J. Fox uses while he plays the role of Marty McFly, yeah, playing Johnny B. Good, yeah, at the high school prom event or whatever it is. This guitar is almost exactly like it, yeah, with only a few differences. This guitar is not aged on the gold part. It is not all gold on the Bigsby, it is black in the center there, while the one in the movie is all gold. And I believe the pin on the toggle switch, the stick, is the wrong color for the movie. This one is black. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it is black here. I believe it might be amber in the movie. And also the baritone plate is white here. The plate on the back of the baritone right there is white here, while it is the dark shaded gold on the one in the movie. Otherwise, this is pretty much the same guitar, yeah. A Gibson ES 345, and because it is 45, it is stereo, yeah. And like it should have, it has the baritone, like I showed you, where you click through different settings which cut away some frequencies. I'm gonna keep it just in number one, in the one position, because that's the bypass, where it's completely bypasses the baritone, and it's just the guitar as it is. The guitar sounds a little crappy today, because we don't have a proper stereo setup here. I'm just, I and a friend of mine, Marcus, who is over there, who is not gonna show himself on camera, but is the guitar player who plays guitar with me in my band. He and I rigged up a little bit of a MacGyver-ish style stereo to mono adapter here today, because we don't have a proper stereo setup here in my home, so we had to do that. So therefore it sounds a little bit crappy, but it's better than nothing. It's better than being unable to completely amplify the guitar, so it's better than nothing, yeah, basically. But eventually I'll acquire a proper stereo setup here at home, so you can actually hear how this guitar is supposed to sound. But anyway, today we won't do that, unfortunately, which is sad, but I wasn't able to get that fixed on time, because as soon as it was possible for me, for certain reasons which I haven't been able to do before, reveal this guitar. As soon as it was possible, I wanted to do it, and that is today. Today I'm filming this. You were seeing this a few days or a few weeks after I filmed it, but anyway, so I was excited to do this immediately, so I did not, unfortunately, sadly, have time to get a proper stereo setup in here, but we gotta live with that and accept the fact that we don't have a full professional stereo setup here. We just have this MacGyver shit, but that's anyway. The guitar has the correct, for the movie, Back to the Future, the correct vintage cherry red, as it's called by Gibson. It is much, Gibson call it cherry, sorry, but it's basically red. It's just classic 50s and 60s, or 60s rather, red. The guitar also has the correct inlays on the fretboard, the split parallelograms, yeah, with the one here not being split on this fret here, just like in the movie actually. And it also has the correct tuner. The vintage Clusen Deluxes in gold, yeah, and it also is stamped made in USA with the serial number on the back of the headstock also, as it's supposed to be, of course. And the fact that this has a 8-digit serial number means it's past the 1975 model of the guitar, yeah, because before that it would have been a 6-digit serial number, and before, I believe it was before 1965 maybe, I think, it would have been no made in USA on the back, so yeah. And it also has the black correct pick guard, gold hardware, the Bigsby, and the correct top hat with reflector knobs in black here, bound F-walls. Really nice neck profile on this. It's a little bit heavy, but that's how these guitars are, especially since it has a Bigsby. I like it, definitely, yeah. I've used this live a few occasions already, maybe 3 or 4 times, but this is the first time it appears in a video, yeah. Paperback rider, rider, just a man and read my book. It took me years to write me a take a look. Based on the novel by men and there, and I need a job, so I'm gonna be a paperback rider. Paperback rider, paperback rider, yeah. That is a paperback rider by Sir Paul McCartney. Of course, this guitar is not associated with him, but I just wanted to show you a little bit more what the guitar sounds like, and I just picked a random song actually, so yeah. This is a really nice guitar. It's high quality, of course. It's a high-end Gibson, so of course it's good. No problems at all, not even nitpicks on this guitar for me personally. I love it, yeah. So finally, you have seen what guitar Mr Cohen gave me. Yes, it's an ES 345 by Gibson in cherry red with a golden Bigsby, just like in Back to the Future, aside from the minor aesthetic differences I mentioned, yeah. And the fact that this is a later model also, since the one in the movie I believe is an earlier one. And since this is I almost forgot, since this is a later model, it has the skinnier nut width that Gibson introduced later on, compared to the earlier ones in the end of the 50s and the early 60s, yeah. Because I believe it was in 65 or 63, Gibson changed the nut width on the guitar, making it skinnier. So some people love the skinny nut width and they adore it. Some people prefer the thicker nut width and adore it. So it's up to personal preference. I personally like both. I don't really care much, because both are pretty comfortable in my opinion, personally, so it doesn't matter. This guitar in particular is the skinnier nut width. Yeah, definitely. I can feel it, even though it's just 1/8 of an inch. indifference, you can actually feel it with the hand. Unless your hand is completely numb, that is. Yeah. Sorry, I can't use the Bigsby because the spring for the Bigsby is not installed. I didn't feel like doing that today. Sorry. I was a little bit lazy, if you wish. But I'm gonna install it later, and probably in the next video you see and hear this guitar, it will have the spring installed, most likely, so I can actually use the Bigsby. Yeah. For me, this guitar is basically perfect. It looks correct and it's very comfortable to play, sounds good. It's high quality and yeah, praise upon praise upon praise, basically. Yeah. So that is the Gibson ES 345 in cherry red with a Bigsby. Just like the Back to the Future guitar, yeah. Which, by the way, that guitar's appearance in Back to the Future is historically incorrect, because the movie takes place, the main part of the movie, which is set in the past, takes place in 1955, and this guitar, the 345, wasn't introduced until 1959, so the movie is actually historically inaccurate having this guitar there, but still, yeah. Anyway, have a nice day, viva la revolution, and I'll see you in the next video, whatever it is, yes. His mama told him someday you will be a man, you'll be the leader of a big old band. Many people come from north to south to hear you play music when the sun goes down. Someday your name's gonna be in lights and gonna be good tonight. Go, 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 go.